Hello, my dear beings, be it mineral, vegetable, animal, including Homo sapiens, and aliens, uh, even energy entities, everybody in the universe. Uh, I'm going to talk about now on maximize defense and economize resource, extinguish the remunerated military force. Okay. Uh, the military force, be it army, navy, uh, aeronautic, or spatial, whatever. uh, they are expensive, okay, and not always useful. Because you should have a stock of ammunition, equipment, and people being paid to sit there waiting for something to happen. And not a good business to do this. We will propose instead extinguish the remunerated military force. Okay? No army, no navy, no aeronautics, no any kind of militia force, whatever. Okay? Instead, we will have everyone, every person of the people to be trained in defending himself or herself and his or her fellow companions. Okay? And therefore, there will be no need for a standing force, military force, but every single person of the people will be a defense against anyone. Okay? And in this way, we will maximize defense and economize resource. Okay? And in this process, we will have extinguished the remunerated military force. Okay. But this is possible to create? Sure, it is. There are some places you don't have a standing force, but every member of society, male and female, are trained to defend himself or herself and also the other members of society. And this have an additional benefit. In a society where everybody can defend himself or herself and his fellow companions, there is no chance for criminality, okay? No chance for someone going to steal something from you, to attack you or whatever, because everybody in the society is trained, even who you are going to attack is trained to defend himself or herself. And also, no other country will have courage to invade such country where every single person of the people of this country can defend himself or herself. You are going to have to deal with guerrilla warfare, saboteurs. Every single person of the society can work as a defense person, and it's impossible to invade this type of place. Okay, and also you will have less need for resource, economize resource, but still each one member of this defense society will have to train himself or herself in some things, okay? And each one will be expert in some action. Some will be expert in electronic warfare. Other will be expert in sabotage. Other expert in using white arms, I guess, knife and things like that. Others will be sharpshooter, and other in strategy and whatever. And they can combine, each single one can discuss periodically how they will work in each situation, okay? And everybody knows what to do in each situation, okay? And we can apply some of the methodology that I create for other things, like defense with wisdom, okay? Where everybody can propose propositions for defense, and everybody involved can vote on the desirability of each of these propositions. And also to have a wisdom attached to this choice, this voting, when each one of the voting for the proposition can attach a weight to his decision. And therefore, if you know more about the subject, you give a higher weight. If you know less, you give a lower weight. Therefore, we can compute the weighted average for each proposition. And this can be made more certain, applying a second methodology that I create is convergence of opinion. In the first round, you have one weighted average for the proposition, and this information is given to all the participants of the defense. And this will, with this information, he can reformulate his decision, approaching the weighted average. Okay, therefore, the idea will converge quickly to some consensus. What to do? And this will be the proposition, the decision to be made, and the proposal to be followed. This is rather quick and is better to implement because everybody agrees with the proposition and knows exactly what why they are choosing this kind of proposition. Okay, why they are deciding this. Not only the top general that decides and the soldier goes and doesn't know what exactly he's doing. Now, everybody knows what to do and why he's doing this. Okay? Is overall agreement, almost consensus. And in this way, you don't need to have a standing army. You don't need to have a navy. You don't need to have an air force. And it will be cheaper to carry out defense with additional benefit that will reduce the criminality, because no criminal will have courage to assault, rob, kill, and go after a member of this society that can defend it himself or herself. Okay? And that's why you maximize defense, minimize the amount of resource that you use, economizing resource, and you don't need to have, therefore you can extinguish the remunerated military force, okay? And this will be cheaper and therefore less tax to pay, better life, more happiness, better quality of life, and so on and so forth. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention. Give your like, I would appreciate your critiques, comment, and suggestion. Also, you can discuss these ideas with whoever you want, and also you can sign up for my channel so that you get to know other videos that I produce. All of them have some new ideas, okay? Therefore, will be interesting to watch and listen to them, okay? Thank you for your attention.